Trump is back. So what does this mean for Europe? Donald Trump is back in the White House, a result sparking excitement in the US but stirring mixed feelings across Europe. But what concrete consequences could a second term bring for Europe? Today, we're diving deep into that question, so stick around. The answers might surprise you. 1. Trump's stance on Europe and NATO. During his first term, Donald Trump drew attention with his statements about NATO and the security partnership with Europe, repeatedly calling the alliance obsolete and demanding that European partners pay more. So, the core question is, will he once again question NATO's protection of Europe? We know Trump applied pressure on Germany, France, and other European NATO members in his first term, urging them to increase their defense spending. These demands could grow even stronger in the second term. 2. Impacts on the Ukraine conflict. Then there's the Ukraine conflict, one of Europe's greatest security crises since the Cold War. Trump's past comments, including sympathies toward Russia and ambivalence about supporting Ukraine, could weaken Europe's efforts for a united stance. With Trump in the White House, U.S. support for Ukraine could be on shaky ground. If he pushes for a peace deal with Russia or eases sanctions, Europe would face significant challenges, especially countries like Poland and the Baltic states, which rely on a strong NATO stance. 3. Trade policies and economic relations. Trade wars and tariffs. Trump proved during his first term that he's willing to take tough measures against trade partners to shift the economic balance in favor of the U.S. This could lead to a new round of trade conflicts with Europe. Trump previously imposed tariffs on European goods like steel and aluminum. In the second term, similar measures could be likely, potentially sparking a new trade war and impacting jobs and economic stability across Europe. 4. Climate policy. A setback for Europe. Another critical issue is climate policy. Trump pulled the U.S. out of the Paris Climate Accord, undermining global climate efforts. A renewed exit from international climate agreements could make Europe's fight against climate change even harder. The EU is determined to reach its climate goals, but without U.S. support, this becomes much tougher. If the U.S. backs out again, it could lead other countries to also lower their ambitions, creating a domino effect that weakens climate efforts globally. 5. The risk of growing divisions in Europe. Trump's presidency could further challenge Europe's unity. On issues like defense, relations with Russia, and climate policy, European countries don't always agree. An unpredictable U.S. stance might divide Europe even more if countries begin to take differing positions on U.S. policies. We've already seen how hard it is to find consensus within the EU. With Trump back in office, countries in Eastern and Western Europe may come under pressure to adopt opposing stances on U.S. issues, which could increase internal tensions. So, Trump's second term leaves Europe with many questions, and almost none of them have easy answers. From security and trade to climate change and geopolitical challenges, his presidency could have profound consequences. What do you think? Is Europe strong enough to go its own way if needed? Would Trump's return harm Europe, or might it actually strengthen it? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more analyses like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.